And welcome back to 8 to 5 Insights. So we've been reading your feedback, we've been reading the messages, and you are not only talking about jobs and promotions anymore, you're actually getting real with us, and we love that. People are asking about life inside work, deep questions, they're coming to us. So today we have decided to respond to most of the questions. And let's start with this one. It says, Neo, lately I feel like my job has become my whole identity. Is that normal? I empathize. I would want to say almost many people feel that way. Modern work is sneaky like that. It feels like you're not busy, you're not valuable, yet you're actually very busy and very valuable. One author talks about what they call the false mirror effect, where your title starts defining your worth. But we should always remember that you are not your job. So it's a matter of claiming yourself, because the job that you're doing is one of those places that you just show up to, like a party, like a funeral. It's just part of your life. So it's okay to do your best at work, like everywhere else. You just don't have to let your work become the only place that you exist. In the same way that you exist everywhere, in the kitchen, in the gym, everywhere that you go, you need to also then exist at work in the same way. I hope you are answered. Next question. I'm a young manager in an old organization. Everyone resists my ideas. Am I the problem? Wow. I doubt you are the problem. If you have read or you've heard about The Fifth Discipline, a book by one Peter Senge, he says organizations are like living systems. They naturally resist sudden change to protect themselves. So it's like you're trying to inject some steroids or what into your system. So when your ideas face pushback at work, we don't say it's rejection. We take it as reflex. So the system, the corporate, the 8 to 5 system is reflexing on you. Instead of you trying to overthrow the system, you try tuning it. You start small, you create little loops of success. So change should be felt rather than just only being communicated. Make people feel the change. Don't just tell them about the change. This one will help you if you are a young manager in a very old system. The next question. Now I talk to people all day online at work, but I still feel disconnected from my job. Let me respond to this one saying we are in the digital space. It's not going back. So the digital overloads us with contacts, but without connection. Contacts, no connection. You might be surrounded by lots of noise, but no meaning. So there's a whole lot of starvation for meaning. Sometimes it's not about meeting more people. It's just about going deeper with the few. So you need to have your personal schedules for silence and your personal schedules for real conversations, because this generation is lacking authenticity. So schedule silence, have real conversations, and remember, connection is not about being online. It's just about being present. I hope you're answered. Then the next question. Now I think I chose the wrong career. It's a lot that has been written here. But the major question is, I'm scared to start over. That's totally fair. That's real. It's real. And it's very important feedback. There's a book called Drive by Daniel Pink. He writes about being wired for purpose, not being wired for paychecks. If your work feels empty and if you feel that your values are evolving and you are no longer getting what you need from your job, it's not your fault. You experiment before the leap, you volunteer, you freelance, you shadow someone. The goal isn't a perfect job at the end of the day. It's aligning between yourself and what you do. So there's that need for that kind of alignment. The next question. Why do companies say they want innovation but then punish people when things go wrong, or punish people that are innovative? The classic contradiction here. There's a classic contradiction. They call it the bureaucracy trap. Most workplaces reward predictability. It's out there, it's known. And everyone learns to play safe. You need to toe the line of bureaucracy. And innovation is not safe in most organizations. It's not safe. But the best leaders are the ones that then reward innovation. They celebrate good experiments and not just the outcomes. So if failure is treated as learning at work, then execution finally becomes culture, not pressure. So you need to study the execution culture of your organization. And sometimes, because we need to be paid, we toe the line. But if you're born for leadership, like some of us, you then just don't toe the line. You say, this is not going to work if we move from here to there and that. And you demonstrate that with grace, of course, with grace. So if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling isolated, you're just out of place, remember, it's not your story. It's not just you. It's the systems that have been built around the corporate, around work, and every system behaves exactly as it is designed to behave. So change begins when we stop blaming ourselves and start designing what we work with every day. And when we stop blaming the next person and redesign the work culture. I want to thank you for being honest with us and for keeping this community real. This is 8 to 5 Insights, where your everyday questions meets the bigger picture of the work life. It's been a pleasure. Ciao, ciao. Please.